Oh, I just want to let you all know that I'm now a millionaire. I have received 31 cents in my dividends from GM stock. So this will
All
be
right.
my last recording. I'm going to have to go to my private island in fear of my life, from all my
That's
immense
right.
wealth.
Don't tell your family members. Mm-hmm.
No, absolutely not.
Well, I would like everyone to know that my 1 pound bar of gold I've just been sitting on this whole time is about to double in price and per ounce, up to $3,000 per ounce. And so,
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Because it's suddenly gotten more scarce?
because of world events that we don't talk about on this podcast.
I got a couple of pennies I can rub together, but I don't know what that's going to do for me.
Friction. It's going to cause a rash.
Yeah.
It's
You
just
peasant.
you're not from Maine like this one we have on the podcast.
Yeah.
New Hampshire.
My background continues to shift.
Wiseman is 6'9". You will never be from your actual state.
Continues to
you're from.
migrate.
Yeah.
Right. One day I'll be from Kentucky somehow, mysteriously.
We're just gonna cover the whole East Coast. Like,
My father was apparently a Bible salesman or something. We were gypsies. I don't know.
mm-hmm. He's a Bible salesman. I thought he was a Bible salesman. Works. Traveling
sold tea.
salesman
I
of
guess-
some sort.
He sold tea. Yes. Door-to-door tea salesman.
He was great on the East Coast, man. They made money.
Well,
That's why he's able
money.
to buy that island now. That's inherited.
That's right. All right, we ready? Everybody take a sip.
Yeah.
Get it out of your system. Oh my God.
Good grief, nice Wonger.
I just got back from the store. I haven't had a chance to make my coffee, so I literally, was surprised I got on at 9 o'clock. So,
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
yeah,
All right.
thanks.
It was just a test, I promise. I just wanted to make sure it was working. Yeah.
It's
All right.
convenient.
Yes. All right, here we go, I guess. I believe I actually have sourced all the original intros and outros and so forth and so on. So there should... Oh my God, dude. That freaking Christmas episode was hell to edit, by the way. I just want to let you know
Really?
that. It was terrible. It was terrible. The ending, do you not recall the ending? It took us over 5 tries.
Oh, that's
Apparently-
right.
We haven't listened to the latest podcast. I started it earlier yesterday, but I never got through it because I forgot how it ended. So I want to hear how you ended that.
I don't recall. I can't say
I'm
that
gonna
I
have to
actually
listen to
listened
that
to it
now.
yet. Oh my God,
We
we don't
can't
listen
really
to
have
our
a
own podcast? How
I
can
mean,
we
wouldn't
expect
that be
anybody
entertaining?
else?
Wouldn't that be entertaining to listen to our podcast in a podcast and just do a Mystery Science Theater 3000 in the middle
my
of our
God.
podcast?
We just critique ourselves. That'd be awesome, really.
Well, I wanted to see this time how many people actually listen to our podcast. And like you said, 6.
It was like 6. Wiseman left the country, and nobody
No, I
everybody fucking forgot about us. That's what
Nice
happened.
Wonger left the country. Yeah.
I was going to say, wait a minute. I was here.
Yeah.
Nice Wonger, he did a Ted Cruz. He saw hell was breaking loose, and he headed for the border.
Yep. Got
And
down there,
nobody
enjoyed
missed
it.
us.
Yeah.
No. Didn't
Well,
miss
too,
a
it
beat.
was the one week I didn't do I didn't get on Facebook or anything
Yeah.
like that and promote it. And this week I promoted it, and I don't know if we've had any more listens with this week.
This week, what isn't? No, yesterday we dropped one yesterday.
Yeah,
I
you
forgot.
dropped one yesterday. Yeah,
Oops. Yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah.
Well,
We
we dropped that too.
We dropped one yesterday, and it was our superheroes episode, which is why on
Oh,
Ketchup is the Worst Condiment, on Instagram or Facebook, which you can find us on. The picture is the guy from Brightburn, and I stuck our emblem on him and put Ketchup is the Worst Condiment in the background. I was pretty proud of myself for that.
That's
I
great.
think Julie saw that on Instagram. She pointed it out to me. She's like, "Oh, who's running your?" Yeah, she said, "Who's running your Instagram?" I was like, "Nice Swanger is." She's like, Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, I had him do it because he seems to have fun with it. And she's like, yeah, it's pretty cool. So
Pretty good on the
she
PR.
approves. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Woohoo. She was actually wearing our shirt today
Mhm.
around getting advertisements. I had the best
Good
joke.
deal.
I can't tell it on this podcast, but it was,
Thank you,
it was
Julie.
a pretty witty joke, I told her.
I never told you the other part. After you said that, I was like, you did see him and had the opportunity prior. So yeah. So we're not going to get into that though. Yeah.
No, it
All right.
was a bad
Anyways,
joke.
we're gonna do this thing.
That's
All right,
actually
here we
You'll
go.
be there, but you're not.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. You have
Terrible.
forsaken us. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, intro. Hello and welcome. You are listening to Ketchup is the Worst Condiment.
hello, I'm Wiseman.
I'm Nice Wonger.
And I am Glenn.
Oh, come on. Come on.
No whammies.
No
No
whammies.
whammies. No whammies.
All right. What do we got?
And stop. Let me get this piece of paper out, and so strategically has what I need it to.
Sorry.
The subject we are going to talk about today is: do you think, or have you ever realized that you might have a curse on you?
A curse. Ooh.
A curse. Is there any happenstance, anything that happens that makes you think that you might in fact have been cursed at some point in your life, and it's just still there? And then that breaks open the idea of, are curses a real thing, or are we giving too much validity to it? We could just go crazy with this
Like
idea.
gypsy lady, like thinner.
Yeah. Yes, like Gypsy at one point. The reason I am very happy this random wheel popped up this particular item, which thank you, random wheel, wasn't cursed
Thank
there,
you, Random Wheel.
Thank you, Random
is
Wheel.
because I have for the longest time said that there is a nice Wonger curse. I have said, and I've maintained, and I have now proven this. This is like a scientific theory where I've had a hypothesis and now I've been able to prove it. So it is indeed a fact.
It's a
Is this the adventure curse?
This
is the adventure curse. He told me
This
about
is
this
the
earlier.
adventure curse.
Oh,
yes.
the adventure curse is real.
It apparently seems to be.
So, Chris and I, Mr. Wiseman, our wonderful co-host here, and I were heading to my hometown to have a Thanksgiving dinner. At which point, I believe I may have uttered the words, "This is an adventure." At which point, I immediately regretted because I remembered what happened, and lo and behold, his car broke down in a Walmart parking lot out of nowhere.
After he had a few words to say towards a Boy
Yeah.
Scout, but
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
Boy
a whole
Scout of
different
all people.
podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't. Let me just say.
Do you think
don't
the boy-
deny don't deny popcorn from a Boy Scout when you're holding pies in your hand? They will fat shame you. Basically.
yeah,
So,
they
yeah.
shame you because they don't care.
Right.
Yeah.
Do,
So,
do you
we
think the
had
Boy
that
Scout
adventure.
gave you the curse? Is
No,
that who laid the
because it was
curse
happening
upon you?
before.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Because the curse was there well before that. So
Yeah,
and I believe I brought it to Wiseman's attention that you don't say adventure, when you're with me, because the gypsy curse, I assume it's a gypsy curse.
Of course.
Only reason I assume that is because I'm German and there were a lot of gypsies being
Right.
persecuted in Germany.
I
back in
completely
the day.
understand why
Yes, okay.
a gypsy
I was
would,
gonna
in
say-
fact, curse your family. Yes.
Yes,
you got a lot of gypsies in Fort Scott. Like, I don't know.
No, I'm just saying. I'm thinking this is
I don't
a
know.
great grandpa.
Let's look at the
situation.
census.
Yeah. This is a great grandpa was a German, probably somewhere in World War II, and
Ooh.
something probably happened. We're not going
Okay.
to go further into that, but
No,
I'm
I
just
see.
saying.
not. I think
Yeah.
So,
I think Kanye has done enough on that subject.
yes, I would hate to lose my $1 billion, licenses
Deal.
I have and deals
Yeah.
and all that. Ketchup.
Yeah.
Ketchup is the worst condiment. Can't afford that. Okay.
That's right. You'll lose that gold bar.
Yeah. That 1 pound gold bar I was talking about earlier. So the reason I also that was another example of the gypsy curse happening and me understanding it. Well, as anyone who's listening realizes, I went on vacation last week and my friend Jason uttered the word, "We're going on an adventure." And what happened? The airplane mid-flight got turned around because of some shenanigans that happened, which caused us to lose a whole day in Cozumel. Like,
But you picked up a lovely parting gift from Cozumel. What was that?
oh, that's
you
COVID.
did.
Yes, it
I
was
got the
COVID.
Cozumel COVID
Cozumel
on
COVID.
top of that. Yeah.
That was
So
that was the kiss goodnight. You know, thanks
Yeah,
for
that
stopping
was-
by.
The kiss of
That
death.
was-
Mwah.
That was a little kiss and like, you won't forget me. You know, like she just whispered, the gypsy whispered in my ear, you'll remember, don't fuck with me. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Here's a question though. Has it soured you on Cozumel or
No.
airplanes or just lunatics?
No, just we don't utter the word. Next time I do this vacation, I'm not uttering a word adventure, and I'm respecting it. Like I respect the curse. Like after
Respect
this
the curse.
particular adventure, I've just realized don't plan on anything. Just be happy with where you're at the time being.
I feel the question I have is the mere fact that you've now said adventure like 5 times. Is that also going to trigger the curse
No,
yet again?
you have to be actually traveling somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I've discovered that if I say, "Oh, this is an adventure," no, I mean, who knows? My internet may go out.
You have to be having fun, and clearly you're not having
Yes.
fun here. So
Clearly,
It's kind of like the
the
Office. It's kind of like the Office where Michael claims bankruptcy.
Yeah,
You have to claim adventure like that.
yeah. You have to, I claim adventure. That is basically what happened on both
And
of the
it's-
other times. Yeah.
It's like spitting in the wind. You do it just because you dare it.
Mhm.
And every once in a while, I'll just say it just to kind of mess with Nicewonger here, and he just kind of gives me that long stare of, "What have you done?"
Yeah. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you? What fun are you wanting me to have? Yeah. Yes.
No, God, please, no, no,
Yep.
no.
we've all been there.
You've been there. You've seen me respond.
That's usually
yeah,
what's
so-
followed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My question is anyone else ever experienced anything like this? Like, am I the only one that realizes I have a curse and respects it? Or do I give too much validity to it and just,
Read into it.
Yeah. Am I reading into it too far? Because now everyone I went with is firmly believing that there is a curse, that I have a travel curse on me.
Travel
In
curse.
fact-
That's terrible.
One of the people said they would love to go on vacation with us again, but they are not traveling with us. They will meet us at the destination.
And it really does sound mere fact that it's a traveling curse really does give it like gypsy vibes, though, doesn't it?
Yes.
I mean, that's stereotypical. That might even be. I don't know. That might be considered uncool to say, but it just feels like such a gypsy thing.
Yeah.
Stereotypical gypsy. I don't know any. I have no problems with anybody, but
Right.
it just does.
There goes that one listener.
Yeah,
for the
right.
record,
Because we have
ketchup is the worst condiment. Does
Yeah, we
not
have-
have anything against gypsies.
No, absolutely not. I can't say I've ever knowingly met one though. So I mean, maybe I
For
do.
the love of God, we respect you. We apologize to you.
Please do not curse us.
We
Our
love
grandfathers was only following orders.
you. Yes, he didn't want to do whatever he did. If he did, I still say I'm not my grandfather. I would like to be out of this.
a brilliant man.
So is there any way to undo the curse? I mean, do you go see a fortune teller or something, or
I
that'd
don't
be interesting?
know. I
I'm
actually
gonna-
told Christina that we should go see a fortune teller and see if I come in and they just go, no, dear, we don't want your black magic. I don't know why.
Why was
I
that?
continually
What
go,
the heck?
I continually go to Cleo still. Anyone remember
terrible.
Cleo?
Yeah, I remember Cleo. Is she still around at all in any capacity?
No, she
I
got
don't
found
think so.
out.
Well, I
she
know.
got
I think there was
found
some
out that she was a
suing,
fake.
right? Wasn't there
Yes.
some lawsuits and such? And but I mean, what
Miss
is she
Cleo?
retired? Is she gone? I mean, is she dead? Is she in the crystal
know.
ball
I'm
now?
I'm going to take it on a side for the whole curses. As much as I've experienced it with you as well, I'm going to chalk it up to mere coincidence, and
A man of science.
you can just see things into it. Now,
Miss
I'm
Cleo's
taking this.
dead.
Oh,
I'm,
okay.
I'm taking this stance just to be on the opposite side, because I do think that there is some power behind speaking into things, and so I do think that there's something behind that. But I'm going to stand on the side of it was just a coincidence.
But how many times is it a coincidence? You know,
I
I mean,
would
how many
think
times
if
has it
this were
happened to
a
you, Nice Wonder?
one-time scenario, this would be a coincidence.
right.
But
I mean, I don't know. I mean, 2 times may be a coincidence, but by the time you get into, I don't know, 3, 4 times, I think it stops being a coincidence, man. I mean, I
Okay.
can't say that I put a lot into it, but you can't deny if it continually happens to an individual, then there is something afoot.
if I maintain, here's my third reference of Gypsy Curse. If I tell anyone, if I say, Christina, I'm going to go to Walmart and I'm going to buy whipped cream, inevitably the whipped cream is sold out. Or my favorite,
Is it always whipped cream, or is it like, hey, I'm going
No,
to get some
no,
bananas
like,
and they're gone too?
if I legitimately go to the store looking for something, it will be sold out. Or my favorite was when I got to the store and watched this little 12-year-old or whatever pick up the last one off the shelf and walk away with it like 5 feet in front of me.
You know you can overpower that child, right? You are larger.
It's just
I don't.
I
No,
try-
that leads
he's
to a dead
probably-
battery.
Yeah, he's probably a gypsy. Yeah, that's probably my
I do not
gypsy
condone
waiting to see
child
if
abuse, by the way. I just thought I should put that out there as well. I feel like we have to
So
have
I
a
could-
disclaimer or something at the very beginning of the shows. Like, you know, we don't support racism, bigotry. We don't condone wife beating, child beating, just random stuff because and it's usually me. I think it's me. Is it me always that brings this the dark side of everything? God, I'm like
No.
Darth Vader, man.
No, you, Glenn, you and I, we're the dark side of this. Mr. Wiseman we keep him around because 1, he's part of the 3, but 2, he's our white side. He's the light side on the other side going.
Is he
"Hey,
the white
guys."
knight?
He
There
is
has
the
to
white
be
knight.
balance.
There has to be
yeah,
balance.
he's the balance of the force.
God.
That's right.
Because inevitably, I'm going to go with the bad side. Oh, that's why I've got the curse.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Oh, well,
yeah.
and that
that's
concludes our episode. Thanks, guys, for listening.
it. Self-discovery, man. I mean, you
Yes.
just learned something about yourself tonight.
That's what. No, but I'll go with the dark side every time because it's more humorous to me.
Yeah, I think that's
you know,
it. It's just humor. That's all.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean,
I mean, you
I mean-
you to go back. You said that you go to the store, you claim that you're going to buy something, and you show up and it's gone
Yes.
every time.
9 times out of 10.
I'm going to throw this out there, and
Mhm.
I understand it's a bit of a stretch, but you could be on a reality TV show like Jim Carrey was in that movie.
what was that movie? The Truman Show?
The Truman Show.
Yeah.
You could
Oh,
be on
yeah.
a reality TV show and just not know it, Chris.
I have been looking to make sure no one is stocking and restocking
Somebody's
those soda
watching.
machines.
Someone's
Yeah.
constantly listening for adventure. The pilot found out. He turned that plane around.
Full of
Uh-huh.
actors, paid actors, man. All
That's
those
right.
paid
In
actors.
a plane?
That Boy Scout.
Yeah.
That
Were
Boy
you in a
Scout
plane?
when we
That's
were
a good
heading
point.
to your Thanksgiving thing at your hometown.
Mhm.
I think he was in on it.
He was a plant.
Mhm.
Yep. There you go. There you go. That answers it.
Wow.
You're on a reality
good.
TV show.
Congratulations,
So
man.
somehow I went from bringing up an idea or having the random wheel bring up the idea of a curse to now I'm in a reality TV
Yes.
show where I've been.
Unbeknownst to you. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Just take that rowboat out to the harbor, man. Just keep going. Just break through that wall. Right? I
You
believe
need
that's
to
what
take
happened.
a strong look at
That is
Christina.
what happened. He knocked a
You need
hole
to
in
make
that
sure
wall.
that
Yeah.
she's not in on this.
Christina hates the curse as much as I do.
Man, yeah.
It
Okay.
affects
Ah,
her
there
as
you go.
well. Yeah,
Or does it?
it affects. It does. She
Are you
is
sure?
literally
She's a
went
good
to the
actor.
store as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
She's a good actor. She's getting paid that good actor salary, man.
Oh.
Shoot, she's live 24/7.
oh man,
Right?
that's exhausting. So
Yeah.
she's being paid to even like you. Maybe
Ah.
it's really deep, man.
See?
Oh
You
man,
trust
tomorrow when I get to
nothing.
work, when I get to work tomorrow and I'm like, well, I'm single now, you guys will be like, what the hell did you do? Y'all couldn't convince me that she wasn't a paid actress.
I just lost my mind on her. How much are you making? Why are you doing this to me?
Why are we struggling for money if you're making such good money?
Yeah. It's part of the show, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we got to wrap this up because my favorite show's coming on in like the next 30 minutes. So, I gotta sit down and find out what happens next,
Oh, is it the Nice Swanger Hour? Is that what you're watching?
Come on, Glenn. We said we were going to talk about it.
I see.
We agreed we weren't going to talk about it.
Yeah.
I hate to see what y'all did last. Were you watching that live last week? So I just brought up a subject that you guys were all like, "Yeah, that was pretty funny."
Yeah, that
When
was
the guy
pretty
threw up on
amusing.
the
Yeah.
seat.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
When that gentleman was hogtied and taken out in handcuffs off the airplane, that was pretty funny. He got an Emmy for that.
That's actually pretty freaking crazy, though, man. I mean, seriously, that's like stuff you only see on YouTube or TikTok or something.
Or TV.
Or TV.
Or late night TV.
Yeah.
Thursday night TV on ABC.
Who watches Thursday night TV?
I
Is that
don't
still
know.
Thursday night
okay?
TV at 9:30.
Yeah.
What time is the go-to night now of
I
TV?
don't know.
That's how little I watch. I stream everything.
I stream
so-
everything as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Oh man, that's great. But yeah, remember that when it used to be on Tuesday night, right after blah blah blah, is an all new episode of I don't know ER or whatever was really popular. ER is a pretty good example, actually. I don't know. I feel like it was Tuesday or something for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, it shifted from time to time. It would, and they have to let you know like a week or two in advance. Guys, okay, remember, we're shifting on the next day. We're moving to Tuesdays. Remember, Tuesday is 6 o'clock, Tuesday is 6 o'clock. And they'd run that for like a week.
Yeah.
And then you get it. And then, of course, there would be like the one person who would miss it. And then that was the water cooler conversation is...
Yeah, did you see the new episode of ER? Oh my
did you
God,
see
I
the new
forgot.
episode?
Yeah, totally missed. It always used to be on Tuesdays. What the hell, man?
So you got the recap from someone else's description.
Yeah.
Now you don't have a day. Now you don't have something to look forward to. You can just stream it. Like Monday nights, I would look forward to Lost. Lost would come on Monday nights.
Yeah.
I believe it was Monday nights. And I would look, or even
Smallville.
WWE. Yeah, all the different things. You're like, oh, that's coming on tonight. I can't do anything.
I look forward to my football. I do actually look forward to that. I mean, live sporting events, that's something you still have to wait for. You can't, you can stream it, but let's face it, I have done this before. I had the NFL package, and so I could watch games that had already been played. And man, that is just not the same. That is, I don't know why. It's just a pale imitation for some reason. Even if nobody tells me who won, I know that this game has already been played, and it's already been, it's in the books, and it was just not
because
worth
the
it.
battle's not being waged.
Yeah.
Right,
live.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. But,
They're not. There's the conflict isn't really there right now.
yeah, it's like watching a repeat or a rerun of something. I don't know why, but I did not care for that so much. It was a shame. Uh-oh, the cat's on the loose. Oh, he's gone. All right,
Yeah, well,
we're
mine
safe.
was earlier too, so he was howling like he was on crack.
So, you guys have any curses you want to talk about, or is this just my curse system? Nothing.
I got nothing here, man. I mean, I've experienced the adventure one with you, but beyond that, I really don't have any.
You have a shared curse, perhaps a shared curse experience. I guess is what you'd call it.
Yeah, it's true. Like it doesn't discriminate. Like
I don't feel
you
like
claim adventure if you're with Nicewonger. You can claim adventure on your own. Nothing. You claim adventure with Nicewonger. Something's bound to happen.
That's so weird. I can't say I've ever had any sort of experience that I felt I was cursed. Bad luck, but nothing very repeatable. I guess it's not like, oh man, every time I travel to Oklahoma, my car, runs out of gas or something. I've never had that sort of experience. I guess. I don't know why.
That's why there's so many gas stations that kind of cue you in on it before you.
Have you actually ever run? Has anybody here ever actually run out of gas? I mean,
Yes.
literally run.
Fortunately, no. I got close, but no. Fortunately,
course,
A
Nicewonger
couple years
has.
ago.
Of course.
Yep.
Of course.
A couple years ago, I had a Prius, and
I remember that.
assumed that you didn't have to fill up a hole as often as you. I don't remember what happened, but I didn't fill my tank, and I thought I could make it to work to fill my tank. I did not make it to work. Chris had to drive me to the gas station to buy a gas tank, which don't buy them from a gas station.
Oh,
They're
right,
ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
And then filled it up and then went and put it in my car.
That's sad. A hybrid vehicle, and you run out of gasoline in a hybrid vehicle. Who the hell does that? That's like,
Chris, did you claim
I ran out of
adventure?
oxygen this one day.
Did you claim adventure that
No.
morning?
No,
No?
that I just claimed dumbassery on that morning. It was just poor planning on my part. I thought I could make it. It was wrong.
I've gotten close, but
I mean, he was
I've been in
close,
gas
though.
guzzlers though too. So
I mean,
Literally, I could
Where
see
the office was, he was on the on ramp, just half a block from the office. He was right there. He almost made it.
isn't there a gas station right there?
Yeah.
Isn't
he
there like
was
a
right
QT
there.
right there or something?
There's a come and go now.
Okay,
I
come
don't
and
think it was
go.
built at the time.
Okay.
This was a couple years ago. I think it was before that.
Well, there's
come
two
and
of
go.
them, right? There's a come and go, and there's a Conoco or something like that.
Casey's.
I know there's something.
Casey's.
I know there's something on the corner because I've actually been there as well for other
Oh.
things. Yeah, because of reasons. I think I had to do CPR classes there a long time ago. Is what it was
okay.
going on. Yeah.
I feel like if this three group were ever to do that never have I ever game where we took a shot, Chris would be drinking Sprucker's root beer. But
Got it right here.
Spruckers?
Yeah,
Spruckers.
Sprecher root
He
beer.
swears by that.
okay.
Spruckers.
Shameless plug. It's fire brewed, made
Not
with
sponsored.
honey. It's fantastic. Not
He would love to
sponsored.
be sponsored. Good God, sponsor that man. He would always be drinking a root beer.
I've never, I do like root beer, but I drink Barks.
I keep
but I've
y'all's
never
lights on.
experienced that, so I don't know.
See, I didn't know there was a whole line of, like, tea and I know coffee. Mr. Wiseman over there knows his root beer. That's
I
his
know
thing.
root beer.
I know
That's what I
root beer. It's on his shirt, guys. I know root beer.
I
know.
need to have that.
Yeah.
I drink root beer and I know things.
But if we were to do that,
That
never.
may actually be his shirt. I don't know. I've seen some really random stuff recently.
I think he just says I drink and I know things. Right,
But I mean,
Yeah, he says I drink and I know things, but I mean, just
You could
toss in
alter
root
it,
beer,
yeah.
and there you go.
I mean,
Right.
he's not a real person. What's he going to do? I mean, he's not going to come up there and punch you in the dick or anything. Or maybe he would. I don't know. He seems like a nice guy, but I don't know.
It's an eye level for Tyrion Lannister, though.
I am not going anywhere. Our one small friend, little person friend, is done watching.
Oh man, he was like one of the. I think he was one of the most interesting characters in the program.
Oh, he was one of the best.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Characters.
absolutely.
Peter Dinklage is an amazing actor to
Yes,
begin with. And then
exactly.
throw him in that character where he just truly embodies
Just
Tyrion
everything that's
Lannister.
great.
Is fantastic.
Everything that's great.
Yeah.
Whoring, drinking, back alley dealing, stabbing. Oh yeah, killing your father on the toilet with a crossbow. I
on the
mean,
Pooper.
Fiance.
I mean, that's legit. Oh, fiance. Yeah.
exactly,
He
dude.
did.
Yeah, he was a great character on that show.
Yeah, it was.
Speaking of, has anybody seen the prequel series?
I haven't started
I've
watching
not.
it yet.
Again, you
I've
know what?
not.
I think I've seen one episode. I don't know. I just haven't gotten into it for some reason yet.
I think
I guess
Game
I'm a
of
little
Thrones,
gun shy.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
left
I
such a
think
bad
that's
taste
it.
with that last season that I'm like, no, I don't want them to do that to me again.
Right. That's kind of I
And-
think how I feel about
And
it.
I've said that to other people who have seen the new show, and they said, "Well, you gotta get rid of that. You gotta watch the show. It's really good. It's really good." And I'm just thinking to myself, "Yeah, okay, but wait until it gets to the series finale, and they're gonna drop you."
Wait until that last
Right?
season, and that's
That
when all
last
things go to
season-
hell. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
think
last season,
they
packed
claim
2
adventure, and
seasons
there it
worth of
goes.
stuff.
Yep.
Right?
that's what happened.
Yeah, come join us for Game of Thrones adventure. Wow, see, I just ruined it right
Oh no! You're not traveling, are you?
You suck, you jackass.
Man, you ruined it for everybody. There's probably millions of
Yep.
people that you've destroyed that show for. Congratulations.
I didn't give anything
You just claimed
away.
you just claimed adventure for the new series.
Yeah,
I did. I'm going with that new venture.
Oh,
I don't know.
our 6
know-
listeners are gonna hate you.
6, and 3 of them are us.
6. and 3 of them are our girlfriends
That's
and or
right,
wives.
exactly. It's like a closed economy, man. We produce it, we listen to it, we consume it. I mean, we don't need anybody else.
I got to figure out what's going on there. We got to figure out how to boost this here thing so that we can get more listeners.
I don't know. Maybe no, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say extreme, but let's not do that.
I know what we can do.
What's that?
I know what we can do. And this will boost listeners.
Okay.
Chris.
Yeah.
Tell them why ketchup is the worst condiment.
Thank you for spending your time with us here at Ketchup is the Worst Condiment. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can contact us through email at ketchupistheworstcondiment@gmail.com.